Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Wingate Solutions. I hope you're doing well. So I had a little free time today, so I'm out in the woods getting a little training done, getting a few videos filmed for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy them. As always, let me know what you guys want to see in the future. I'm going to start putting out a little bit more educational videos that are a little more instruction oriented. But please, disclaimer, in no means is this me instructing you personally. This is just a video, kind of informational, kind of throwing some things out there. If you pick something up from it, awesome. I encourage you guys to find reputable trainers out in your area, go to classes, vet your instructors, get good information one-on-one if you can, so you're learning and that instructor can see what you are doing. Stuff I'm teaching here is for educational purposes. If you get something out of it, awesome. Hopefully you like it. Today we're talking about rifle or carbine to handgun transitions. I'm just getting a couple reps in, so I figured I'd talk to you guys while I'm doing it. So the important thing here is to recognize when and why we would do that, right? Why would we transition from a rifle to a handgun? We all know rifles are a way better tool than a handgun. These things are way more effective at doing the things we train to use these for. So I'm going to go from my carbine transition to my handgun because there's a problem with this, right? So whether it's out of ammo or a malfunction, it really doesn't matter. I want to make sure I'm incorporating that into my training so that I'm not only ever doing this on empty mag. I want to train that I also do it on, weird feeling of the trigger, like double feeds, things like that. Click instead of a bang, again, depending on the distance, right? Let me fix the camera a little bit because I have this thing on a tracker and it's tracking me off to the side. All right, there we go. For anybody that was getting freaked out that I was moving around the edges, I apologize. But anyway, transitioning from rifle to handgun. It's important to ingrain it in your training so that you subconsciously will switch to the handgun in real life. At least that's from my line of work. That's what it was always trained, and we were intended to use it in that way. And if anything went wrong with this carbine within pistol shooting distances, that's going to vary for different people. But in general, you're going to hear either within 25 yards, within 15 yards. You're going to hear different schools of thought on that. In reality, that's a guideline, not a rule. It's going to be dependent on you, depending on your ability, depending on how competent you are with this and with your sidearm. But it's something to train with and get competent with. And yeah, let's get after it. I'm a big fan of manipulating the safety when I can, whenever that rifle comes off target. This might be a time that some schools of thought would say you don't need to put it on safe when you're just transitioning. The gun's already, especially if it's unloaded, it's not a big deal. I still like to train it. I want to ingrain it. I want to manipulate the safety whenever I can. It doesn't take any more time. It's not really that big of a deal, so I train that way. Your miles may vary. All right. So I'm only at 25 yards. C-zone, real easy, big, chunky piece of steel. So it's really more about the speed of my mechanics and how I'm manipulating everything that's going to allow me to be fast, right? So I'm looking for that 2.5 second par time of 1 round rifle, transition to handgun, 1 round handgun. It's kind of like the standard, and guys are even faster now, which is crazy because this is probably one of the harder standards to be proficient at and be consistent with. So for me, like, I'm pretty consistent under the 3 second mark of 1 rifle, 1 handgun while manipulating that safety as I'm transitioning. Working towards being more consistent down in those 2 5s, but I'm not really confident in doing that consistently. So we'll see where I'm at today. I'm only going to do like 5 of these, see where I'm at. So, all right, let's get after it. 1 round rifle, 1 round handgun. I'll put the timer on delay. All right, let's see where I'm at. Oh, I'm also shooting occluded with the handgun. So I have it taped up. So not a big deal. Forces you to use 2 eyes. I'm a 2 eyes open shooter. Forces you to target focus as opposed to focus on that dot. And just something to try. If you've never tried it and you run a red dot, tape over the front of your glass, shoot 2 eyes open, and see how effective you are at superimposing that red dot and using your support eye to kind of create the whole image. It's kind of kind of unique. It's kind of cool. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm shooting occluded. Here we go. Grip was a little jacked up. So first shot was a 0.79. So I'm cool with that time for the rifle. And it was a 2.76 total. So again, under that 3 second for me. I'm chasing, getting closer to that 2.5. So we'll see where I'm at. So I'm gonna do a tack mag exchange with this empty mag. Get one in there. Empty mag back in the gun. Sets me up with 1 round in the rifle. Let's do it again. All right, 0.83, so similar time to the rifle, a little slower that time. 2.65, so it's a little faster that time on the rifle. Set it up again. Okay, 1 round in the gun. And again, this is isolated skill of working this, like 1 round rifle, 1 round pistol. It's a way of adding a lot of training value for a lot less money than running like a whole mag, right? So I can get that isolated rep of the actual transition for a lot more value. Does that make sense? All right, let's do it again. See if I can get that 2.5. Try to speed up my time a little bit. Got it. 2.35. I was kind of hauling there. 0.74 for the first shot, and then a 2.35 total. And honestly, that's gaming it speed for me. Now I'm still confident. I mean, it's a C-zone steel, so I'm just sending around with the pistol, but I'm not over aiming. I'm getting a flash dot picture at that point. So for me to do it at that speed consistently, no way. That was kind of a fluke for me, to be honest, right? But I'm happy about it. Let's do it again. I got 2 more reps of this. We'll kind of see where my average is. All right, let's do it. That presentation felt really smooth with the handgun. I mean, my dot landed dead center for a 2.46. So cool, under 2.5. First shot with the rifle was a 0.77. All right, let's do 1 more rep of that and see where I'm at. If I can get this one under 2.5, that'd be cool, because that would be 3 of my 5 were under 2.5. I'd be happy about that. Cool, 2.49. Happy with that too. So 0.83. Hopefully you guys trust me when I tell you the times. I don't really remember to show you. It's for me. If you guys get something out of it, I'm happy with it. But I'm not trying to just fake things on the internet like some guys do. So 2.49. First shot with the rifle is a 0.83. Cool. Rifle to handgun transitions. It's something good to add to your training. It's fun too, because it's not an easy skill set. Even though guys make it look real easy, it's, you know, you're hauling when you're getting under that 2.5 second time. Now the standard I'm seeing guys do is 2 rounds rifle transition, 2 rounds handgun in 2.5 seconds. Like, that's pretty damn quick. I'm not there yet, so I'll work up to it. All right, guys, that's going to conclude the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up, that like button, and give me a comment down below. I enjoy reading them. If you want to support us any further, please consider heading over to our website. It's wingatesolutionsllc.com. We have handmade rifle slings and sling retention straps. I'm going to be having my holster leg strap up there shortly, and a few other goodies that we're working on, so stay tuned. If you want to see some of my kind of up-to-date news, you can head over to the Instagram at Wingate Solutions. That's where I'll put kind of some up-to-date colorways, things like that we're putting on the website. You know, that's how we're kind of making things work right now. So this content is kind of being put out there kind of as a mutual aid thing. Like, it's giving you guys maybe some cool stuff to watch, hopefully. But also it's helping out with getting our business out there as well. So just want to be honest with you guys when it comes to that. kind of seeing where the content's going. But the main thing for me to do is kind of market myself and my business. If you guys are in the PA area, stay tuned. I am hoping to be starting kind of sort of a training group coming up. It's kind of one of my goals for this year is to start something like that. I'm not sure about the details yet, so stay tuned for that. And I'm also going to be offering some actual instruction, private and classes this year. Just getting a few more things ironed out. So if you're in that greater PA area, stay tuned. If it's something you'd like, let me know down below so I can kind of start to see what the community would be like in this area. So I'm all about it if you guys want to kind of get something going like that. Anyway, till next time, guys, I really appreciate you. Get out and train.